Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love carrying a little history with a lot of bite, the .357 Magnum remains one of those cartridges that keeps showing up on belt holsters and range benches alike. For 2025, wheel guns are enjoying a real renaissance. Manufacturers are blending old-school charm with modern features, and buyers have options for every taste, from lightweight, pocketable snubs to full-size revolvers that eat Magnum loads all day long. Today we're walking through 9 of the best .357 revolvers you can realistically buy this year. I'll explain what each one brings to the table, who it's best for, and the trade-offs you should think about before you drop your hard-earned cash. No how-to content here, just honest descriptions, comparisons, and real talk about fit, feel, and purpose. Stay with me to the end. A couple of these picks might surprise you. All right, let's get into the list. Number 9. Smith & Wesson Model 686 Plus. The Model 686 Plus is a textbook example of a revolver that earns respect by being sensible. Built on S&W's L-frame, this gun was designed to handle full-power .357 loads without the frame stress you'd see on smaller designs. The stainless steel construction gives it a solid, lasting feel and helps resist corrosion, which is something shooters appreciate when guns get used in all kinds of conditions. What sets the 686 Plus apart is the extra round in the cylinder, 7 instead of the traditional 6. That's one extra chance when it matters, whether you're on the range or just appreciating the comfort of having an additional cartridge. Barrel lengths span from short 2-inch snubs up to longer 6-inch matchy options, so there's a configuration that suits both carry and precision. Ergonomically, S&W outfits the 686 Plus with rubber grips that soak up some of the Magnum kick and keep your hand from getting hammered after a long session. The full-length ejector rod adds a bit of weight to the front end, which helps with muzzle control. You'll notice less flip between shots. Sights are practical. A front blade and an adjustable rear make it easy to get on target quickly. Who it's for? Shooters who want a durable, all-around revolver that won't complain when you run Magnum loads and still feels fine on lighter practice ammunition. Number 8. Ruger P100. If you want a revolver that looks like it could outlive the rest of your gear, the Ruger P100 is a safe bet. Ruger engineered this model to be a workhorse. Thick frame, beefy locking points, and a triple lock cylinder that keeps everything aligned under pressure. The result is a revolver that stays tight even after many rounds. The GP100's barrels are cold hammer forged for longevity and accuracy. And while standard versions are 6 rounds, Ruger plays with capacity in some variants. So there are higher capacity options if that's your thing. A PVD finish on some models increases surface resilience and keeps the gun looking sharp despite heavy use. You can customize the GP100's grip frame easily. The factory rubber grips do a great job taming recoil and giving the shooter a secure hold. Safety is sensible. Ruger's transfer bar system helps prevent accidental discharges without adding complexity. Why people love it? It's predictable, uncomplicated, and built to be used, not babied. If your definition of a range friend is a gun that will still perform the same way after years of use, the GP100 is exactly that. Number 7. Kimber K6S, K6XS. Kimber's K6S brings an impressive amount of engineering into a tiny package. It's one of the lightest and most carryable .357 revolvers on the market, yet it still holds 6 rounds. Made possible by a narrowed, hexagonal cylinder. Kimber focused on a smooth trigger and a compact, snag-free profile, which makes this one of the best options for people who want real Magnum capability in a discreet package. The internal hammer means draws from pockets and tight holsters don't snag, and the low-profile dovetailed rear sight setup is easy to upgrade for those who want a little more precision. Kimber's grips are comfortable and provide decent purchase for recoil control in such a small frame. Who should consider it? Anyone who wants Magnum power without wearing a full-size revolver. concealment-focused shooters who accept a bit more felt recoil for the benefit of small size. Number 6. Chiappa Rhino 60DS. Years of revolvers have shown that sometimes you can improve a concept by changing one big variable. That's what Chiappa did with the Rhino. The Rhino's cylinder sits lower in the frame, so the barrel sits closer to the shooter's hand. That small change reduces the leverage that causes muzzle rise, which translates into noticeably faster follow-up shots and reduced felt flip. The 60DS mixes a steel barrel with a lighter aluminum frame to keep the balance favorable without surrendering durability. Unique features like clockwise cylinder rotation and a hexagonal cylinder profile add to the Rhino's distinctive feel. It also offers rails for optics and lights, which is a nod to modern preferences. Why it stands out? It's unconventional, but thoughtfully so, built to improve controllability. If you like something different that actually improves shooting comfort with Magnum loads, the Rhino deserves a test drive. Number 5. Colt King Cobra. Colt revived the King Cobra and made a very deliberate play. Give shooters a medium-size option with classic Colt lines and modern reliability. The King Cobra sits in the middle, not as bulky as a full-service revolver, not as tiny as a snub. That makes it versatile for everyday carry or a range companion, and the stainless steel matte finish helps it take a beating without looking tired. The full underlug on the barrel protects the ejector rod and adds a helpful bit of forward weight to stabilize the muzzle. Colt equips the King Cobra with Hogue-style overmolded grips for comfort and a secure hold, while the fixed front sight with an insert and a white outlined rear are intuitive for fast target acquisition. Who should look at it? Anyone wanting classic Colt fit and finish in a package that won't overwhelm you on the walk to the range. Number 4. Manurhin MR73. The MR73 is what you get when a manufacturer treats revolver building like high watchmaking. Made in France, the Manurhin MR73 is known for having a surgical, adjustable trigger and rugged construction. In some specs, it's rated for pressures well beyond standard .357 loads. That's not bragging. It's built to perform with absolute consistency. The trigger is where the MR73 earns its reputation. Buttery but precise in both double-action and single-action modes, and adjustable so you can tailor the feel for your preferred shooting style. Cold hammer-forged barrels add to the gun's accuracy and longevity. Some MR73s even offer conversion cylinders for different calibers, which adds flexibility for range practice without heavy recoil every session. Consider the MR73 if you want mechanical refinement and are willing to pay for craftsmanship and performance. Number 3. Taurus Tracker 627. Value doesn't have to mean cut corners, and Taurus's Tracker 627 showcases that point. This revolver provides 7 rounds of Magnum capability at a price that's significantly friendlier than many competitors. The Tracker sports a ported barrel on many configurations, which routes gases to counteract muzzle rise and make follow-ups more manageable. Taurus includes modern safety features like their integrated locking system and a transfer bar mechanism to reduce the chance of an accidental discharge. Stainless steel construction and ergonomic grips make it durable and comfortable to shoot, and the adjustable rear sight helps with accuracy across a range of loads. Who it suits? Budget-aware shooters who still want full power performance and modern safety features without sacrificing capacity. Number 2. Smith & Wesson Model 627 Pro Series. The 627 Pro Series is definitely a crowd pleaser for the competition-leaning shooter. What really turns heads is its 8-round capacity, a notable number for a revolver, achieved by compact, clever engineering. It also supports moon clips for blisteringly fast reloads, a feature many competitive shooters prize. The trigger on the 627 is crisp and tuned for precision single-action work, but maintains a workable double-action pull for everyday use. It's heavy enough to do a good job of soaking up Magnum recoil, and adjustable sights let you tailor point of impact for your favorite load. If you split your time between the range and practical drills where quick reloads matter, the 627 Pro Series offers a strong balance of capacity and performance. Who should pick it? Shooters who want high capacity in a revolver and prioritize rapid reloads and accuracy. Number 1. Taurus 650. Topping this list is the reborn Taurus 650, a compact, all-steel snub that brings surprising capability in a small package. The 650's internal hammer and snag-free frame make it a genuinely pocketable option without sacrificing Magnum strength. Despite its small size, it's built to handle robust loads and pairs an all-steel build with rubber grips that blunt recoil better than you might expect from a snub. A big selling point is compatibility. The 650 accepts many standard snub-nose accessories and speed loader options, making it practical for shooters who already own similar revolvers. Offered in classic finishes like matte black and stainless, it's a handy, versatile carry piece. Who it's for? People wanting real Magnum capability in a compact, discreet package. Ideal for those who prioritize concealment over sustained range comfort. Practical considerations. Picking the one that's right for you. With so many solid choices in 2025, it's worth pausing to think about what you actually want from a revolver. Here are some non-technical, user-focused questions to guide your decision. How will you carry it? If concealment is top priority, the Kimber K6S or Taurus 650 are better fits. If you want something to take to the range for longer sessions, the Smith & Wesson 686 Plus or Ruger GP100 will be more comfortable. How important is capacity? If more rounds matter, the 686 Plus 7 rounds, Tracker 627 7 rounds, and Model 627 Pro 8 rounds give you an edge. How much recoil do you want to manage? Heavier, full-size revolvers soak recoil better. Ported barrels or specialized grips can help with muzzle rise on compact guns. Do you want something unconventional? The Chiappa Rhino offers a different approach to muzzle control, and some shooters really like that uniqueness. Budget and value. Taurus and Ruger typically offer solid value. Manurhin and some Colt variants edge toward the premium end. Final thoughts and sign-off. Choosing the right .357 in 2025 is as much about personal priorities as it is about specs. Whether you value classical solidity, cutting-edge ergonomics, pocketability, or pure value, the list we covered should give you a clear starting point. Try to handle several of these models if you can. Fit and feel on your hand matter more than numbers on a page. If you like this expanded rundown, drop a like and subscribe. I've got more deep dives and gear comparisons on the way. Want this script tightened into a voiceover-ready version or turned into a shot-by-shot video script with B-roll notes and thumbnail ideas? I can do that next. Tell me which revolver on the list you'd want to test first, and why. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.